Pam. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I'm so excited. The weather has been nice, so I've been able to get back out of my garage and do some painting and cleaning out some old paints. And so it's been a lot of fun. Today's painting is going to be a popcorn pearl. I think that's what it's called. I saw someone on YouTube doing it and I really liked the way hers turned out. So I was like, I want to try that too. And I will link to her page, her channel up here, because I am not even going to attempt to pronounce her name. I will get it wrong. And I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm doing it in pinks, purples, blue, and black, and gold. And I guess the idea is to have different consistencies so that the gold popcorn pearls come up through the rest of the paint. So we're gonna see what I get. And I am actually doing it in the same colors that she used. I like doing that, not copying, but if it comes out wrong, then I know it's not my colors, it's my technique and something that I messed up there. So I always like to do their colors first, and then when it works and I know I've got the technique right, then I branch out into, you know, some of my own color schemes. I just think that works better for me anyways, maybe not for everyone else. But so let's get to it. So I'm going to use 24 karat gold. And then, let's see, sterling silver. This is Dioxyzine Purple. Permanent black. This is Quinacridone Pink. Titanium white. Purple red. Brilliant purple. Payne's gray. So I'm going to layer my colors in the cup, and then so I'm going to put white as a base coat, and the white is mixed 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and 1 part water-ish. I say that because it's supposed to be like a 3.5 on the consistency scale, and the titanium white that I had from Grumbacher was extremely thick, so I have to use more water to get that really thin paint, and it's supposed to be like Dutch pour thin. And then the 24 karat gold is mixed 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, and 1 part distilled water. It is supposed to be a 2.5 on the consistency scale. All of the colors are mixed 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and 1 part distilled water to have that thin Dutch pour consistency again. So, and that is also about a 3.5. So what you're supposed to do is put down the white paint, then you put down the gold, and then you put the colored paint down on top of the gold. And because you have 2 different consistencies, the thin will drop below the gold pops up, and that's what creates the little popcorn cells. So we're going to give this a try and see if I can replicate it. It also takes time for those cells to come up. So what you see when I finish may not be the same as what it is when it dries, because it does take time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start pouring and come back to you guys. Okay, so right now there are not many cells, but there's a few that are popping up. And I'm not liking this right now, but I really want to make my final judgment after the cells continue to come up through. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do like a quick time-lapse video so that you guys can see how the cells come up over time. Okay, so this has been like 10 minutes. And it's just going to kind of speed through and we'll see what happens. So this is still wet, but I think the cells are mostly done. Hi guys, I'm back. My painting is dry. Let me show it to you. So let's see, hopefully you can see this really well. There we go, that's better. I like it. I actually do like it. So, I really want to try this again, but I think what I would do different is, so obviously the gold, you can see where I had a lot of the gold, which was on this side, and that's where most of those popcorn cells came up. So I would definitely make it more even with the gold. But I think one thing I've discovered is that I could actually do like a pattern where I want the gold to go. Obviously it didn't stay in the center, which is where I had originally put it, but, yeah, I like it. I want to try this again with, some different colors. I'd like to try it with some other metallics and see how that works, just because now that I know it's the differences in consistencies with the dark or thicker consistency in the center versus the thinner on the bottom and then the top layers. So yeah, I definitely want to try this again, but I really like the way it turned out. Now that it's completely dry, it took a little longer to dry than normal. May have been because it's really humid outside right now. In fact, I think some of the back of it is still a little damp, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely try this again. I still have a lot of these paints mixed up really thin, so I'll probably maybe mix up a different metallic and give that a try, see what happens. So anyways, if you like the painting, click the like, the subscribe, leave me a comment, and keep coming back. Bye guys.